So I ran into a snag. In order to get the legs shaped the way I want to here, there's a taper and then there's a tapered chamfer along here. And in order to get that tapered chamfer, the most effective way to do it is with a spoke shave. Unfortunately, everybody's out of spoke shaves and only crap ones are available. So I'm gonna make one.
I started by heating a 6-inch jointer blade to take out its temper. Then I can use my drill press to drill the holes in it for mounting it to the handle.
So while I was drilling through the jointer knife, I realized that there's just a little strip of hardened steel on the edge of these knives. And so rather than having to retemper the one I'd already started, I decided to just grab a slightly wider one out of my old planer knives, drill it out, and then I wouldn't have to retemper anything. I could just sharpen it up and be good to go. So did most of that off camera. Now this is where we're at.
Using an angle grinder, I cut it to the length that I wanted. Next, I took the piece to my belt grinder and ground it roughly to shape. And using my whetstones, I put an edge on it.
Still needs a bit of work and it looks a little rough, but I'm just trying to get it done quick, so I'm not too worried about it right now.
I marked the holes for pre-drilling and marked the shape with my marking knife. I set my router to the thickness of the blade and used it to clean out most of the waste in the pocket where the blade sits. Then I used a sharp chisel to clean up to the knife lines I'd cut earlier. I marked where the opening of the mouth would be and then cleared out the waste behind the blade. I used a block plane to round over the front edge just a little bit and to open up the mouth.
Let's give it a try.
It worked fairly well, but it was taking a super heavy cut.
Well, that's fun. So, made a spoke shave. Obviously need to clean up the handle a little bit. However, I did make it a little bit deep for cutting, so it's a little bit more for hogging out than it is for nice smooth shaping. So I ended up taking a bit of time and making a second one. Obviously, I still need to clean up the handles, so that's next.
If I'd been in less of a rush, I would have taken a little bit more time to lay out the handles so they'd look a little nicer, but as it is, they work.
Well, they work. They ain't pretty, but they work.
Those of you who made it this far, thanks for watching. I'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe and comment below and all that jazz. And we'll catch you on the next one.